of you, Beatrice? Have you wept all this while?
Yea, and I will weep a while longer.
I will not desire that.
You have no reason. I do it freely.
Surely I do believe your fair cousin is wrong.
How much might the man deserve of me that would write her?
Is there any way to show such friendship?
Very evenly, but no such room.
May a man do it?
It is a man's office, but not yours.
I do love nothing in the world so well as you. Not that strange.
As strange as the thing I know not. It were possible for me to say I love nothing so well as you. But believe me not, and yet I lie not. I confess nothing, nor I deny nothing. I am sorry for my cousin.
By my sword, Beatrice, thou lovest me.
Do not swear and eat it.
I will swear by it that you love me, and I'll make him eat it that says I love not you.
Will you not eat your word?
With no sauce that can be devised to it, I protest I love thee.
Why then God forgive me.
What offense, sweet Beatrice.
You have stayed me in a happy hour. I was about to protest that I loved you.
And do it with all your heart.
I love you with so much of my heart, there is nothing left to protest.
Come, bid me do anything for thee.
Kill Claudio.
Not for the wide world.
You kill me to deny it. Fare thee well.
Tarry, sweet Beatrice.
I am gone, though I am here. There is no love left in you. I pray thee, let me go.
Beatrice.
In faith, I will go.
We'll be friends first.
You dare! Easier to be friends with me than fight with thine enemy!
It's Claudio, thine enemy!
Has he not approved in the height of villain that has slandered, scorned, and dishonored my kinswoman? Oh, that I were a man! Would bear her in hand until they come to take hands, and then with public accusation, uncovered slander, unmitigated rancor. Oh God, that I were a man, I would eat his heart out in
Hear me, Beatrice.
I'll talk with a man out a window. I'll proud to say,
Hey, but Beatrice.
sweet hero, she is slandered, she is scorned, she is undone.
Beatrice.
Oh, princes and counties, surely a princely testimony, a goodly count, Count Confet, a sweet gallant surely. Oh, that I were a man for his sake, or I had any man that would be a friend for my sake. But man has melted. Man has melted into courtesies and valor into compliment, and men turned into tongues and trains too. He is as valiant as Hercules, and only does a lion spare the lion. I cannot be a man with wishing. Therefore I will die a woman with grieving.
Very good, Beatrice. By this hand, I love you.
Use it some other way than by swearing by it.
Think you, in your soul, the Count Claudio Veteran hero.
Yea, surely I have a thought or a soul.
kiss your hand. So I bid you. By this hand, Claudio shall render me a dear account. As you hear of me, so think of me. Oh, and go comfort your cousin. I must say she is dead. So farewell.
Such a lot of growth just watching Mary and James, not just only with the scene that she was, but as actors and as a twosome, because they've done like a rep working with Ed on this play. And that work goes into this. And this work goes into your play. It goes back to one of the, I mean, I was so moved when I was in London directing at the Royal Court and other theaters. I would spend a lot of time watching, of course, the Royal Shakespeare Company, and to watch actors going from Shakespeare to contemporary work in two different nights. First night, a Shakespeare, the second night, or then they do a new Harold Pinter. Same actors. And it fed the material each time. It gave the reality to the Shakespeare that it wouldn't have had otherwise. A naturalness, a contemporary feeling to the Shakespeare. It gave the precision to the contemporary work that it might not have had if they hadn't been working with the Shakespeare. So bravo, bravo. And notice Mary's exit. She didn't just leave the stage. Is what I mean by using the space. Some actors just, it's over and I'm gone. Some actors, it's over and I'm gone. I had my last line, what do I give a shit? I'm just getting out. Like, she made a moment. She made a moment. You do it on film also. The moment she left, she went, that turn at the end was a moment. She could have even extended it a little longer. How did that happen? Just instinctively? I don't think so. Those are things you plan a little bit. Sometimes they're instinctive, but the trained actor instinctively knows it's a moment. Doesn't need direction to do it. Shouldn't need direction to do it. Direction takes time. You don't want to have the director have to give that to you. Let's start with Jack this time. By the way, this is a scene that Jack has done. Pete's done it. Karen's done it. And each time it's a different piece, which is so wonderful about the material. Yeah.
The most important, interestingly, this is very much like the Macbeth scene. It's almost a mirror image comically of the Macbeth scene. The most important word that Beatrice uses over and over and over in the scene is man. Oh, if I knew a man, or if you could only be a man, it is a man's office, but not yours. I would think of touching that up, because it's obviously what she's doing. She's stomping his grapes. She's in control. She's in control through the whole scene. She manipulates him. She plays him like a fiddle. Benedict, I would watch my posture a little bit. It seemed to me that you were slouching. Benedict is not a sloucher. He's a very proud soldier. And that's I mean, he's, in his own mind, the ultimate manhood, which is why when
Thank you.
she goes for your manhood, it hurts so much, so I wouldn't slouch.
Thank you. Vincent? Quick minute.
I'm not sure why you don't ask him right at the beginning to do what you ask him at the end. So when you find out that he's professed his love, I think that that's where we discover, and then you can, as Jack says, manipulate him. So I would then use some of that sensuality that you didn't have at the beginning because you didn't know, and use just a little bit of that once you know, to stop his grapes, as Jack would say.
Yeah, it was just so beautiful. Mary, I just thought you were just so, it's wonderful to see you, because I've worked with you so many years. You just took the stage, you just took that character, and James, you just gave it such emotional depth. I do agree with the slouching, but I love the way you slouched out.
Yeah.
That was a very wonderful visual. You would feed it in a certain way. That worked so beautifully. I thought you, for me, you were magic.
Thank you. I have to agree. I love the body language, the movement, the physicality. And I thought that because of what they're going through emotionally, Benedict probably would not be this way. That he would be feeling certain things, you know, in this scene anyway. And I love the suppleness of your physical movement. Rather than, you know, they might try to be this way, but they can't because of what they're going through, and I love to watch that. Now, it wouldn't be that all over the play, but in this scene, I can see it happening, which then, to me, says that a character doesn't move the same way the whole play. Depends on the situation, depends on the emotional content in that scene, rather than my character is this way the whole play. It's ridiculous. In life, you're not that way. Why should you not be in the scene? But I thought both of you brought so many different colors and different moods. What did you work for? If anything tonight? Or what did you find that was different for you? If anything.
I don't know, maybe more sadness.
She truly loves him and has always loved him. And when at the end she fears for him because they're going to duel